Well, I got my tables out. I guess we're ready to move these two toolboxes and get everything swapped around on them. But first, we got us a package. Let's take a look, see what we've got in there. It's addressed to me and Miss Zippo, so. And full disclaimer, it's from a really good friend of mine that I've known for quite some time. Paparazzi. Okay. Got some kind of backhoe going out there. Well, we got it out of the bag. Now we have a wrapper. Bubble wrap. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know what paparazzi was. Got some jewelry from Miss Zippo. How about that? Well, thank you very, very much, Rhonda. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will be sure to pass that along to Miss Zippo just as soon as I see her next. And now, I guess it's time for me to move a bunch of stuff and get the two toolboxes over by those two repurposed conference tables and start to get things switched over. So I'm not going to put you through the pain of that. We'll see you when the two toolboxes are sitting here. And on the left, we have the old Craftsman toolbox. And on the right, we have the Master Force, aka Zippo's Green Giant. I'm going to run a time lapse. The idea here is unload the red one onto that table, unload the green one onto that table, swap the toolboxes, and reload them. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how that goes. I may only get so far as getting everything unloaded before my day is over, so we'll resume it tomorrow, because putting everything back is always a bigger chore. But got them out, got them ready. Let's do it. This will actually make for a really good comparison on how much was in this toolbox compared to how much is in this toolbox, and then also taking into consideration their different sizes. I left some stuff up top. Now all it is just a protractor and a rule to keep with that box over here. But when we get this one emptied out, we'll see just how much I managed to cram into it. And these things here are just things that need to be over here in this empty spot that were not. So that's everything that was in there. Now mind you, I think sitting inside the yard cart is a red toolbox. Yes. And that red toolbox has a bunch of stuff that needs to also go in the Craftsman for machining. So that's where we're at right now. Yeehaw. We having fun yet? Let's get that one emptied out. I did do just a quick little bit more, which was moved Zippo's Green Giant over to its new home. You can see we've got her right up against the workbench here. Got my stuffs loaded back up on it like I had on the Craftsman here. Paper towels. Got plenty of room between the air compressor and the toolbox. I think that's a good move. I really do. Somebody stepped on a duck. Somebody stepped on another duck. I think what I'll do, just to make it easier, is I'll roll this red cart out and set it right here with the drawers facing that way, and possibly just offload that directly into that, so I won't need to use that table. Be a little easier, but I will take stock of what's in these drawers and the size of these drawers into consideration before I do that. But we'll do a time lapse on that also, but that'll be tomorrow. It's after quitting time. See you guys in a little bit. Alright gang, here's the scoop. Well, one, my lens is really dirty. Sorry about that. Don't worry, I've got a glass protector on it. I am really feeling down and out, so I'm not going to get any toolbox deal done today. So we're going to call this one part 1. We'll do part 2 as soon as I get to feeling a little bit better. It's neck issues. But my neighbor, what an awesome. He has these in his house, and you have an app and you can keep an eye on your house. This one will actually look around, so you can put it in a big room and it'll look around for you. And then this one's fixed, but it's auto sensing. So that would be if somebody walks up on, the back door or something like that, I can see who's at the door or front door or what have you. But he gave them to me. He bought too many of them and gave them to me. But it's my neighbor Dave, and he's been a big help in helping me get some things sold. So we've been splitting the profits on that. And so I just gave him a call and told him that Miss Dimple down the road, who I got a number of things from, what was it, about a month ago. I think I showed you guys that I got quite a few things. There's all the air filters and rings and stuff like that up here. Well, she had a sale on just what was in the garage. Everything that I got today, I got from the shed. And she had me come out and help her sort through stuff and whatnot. And so I set a little bit of stuff aside so that I would have it. And it's such an eclectic group of things, but most of it is small engine related. And I even got a really nice chainsaw here. It's a Stihl MS-191T. That'll pair nicely with my MS-200T. So, and this is an older model, so it doesn't have that aggravating electronic ignition that the newer ones do. But I mean, that's a bucket full of different size roll pins. I've got Woodruff keys, I've got flywheel keys, new recoil starters, piston rings for days, 20 over Kohler piston, hammer handles, connecting rods, gas caps by the dozens, some more air filters, just all kinds of stuff. Tune-up kits for the smaller brigs, an actual brand new coil for the Model 23 engines. Isn't that nuts? Pulleys, idler pulleys, fuel caps, kinds with the fuel gauges on them, fuel cap cards, Just all kinds of stuff. This old McCullough here, that's just a wall hanger. It's missing just about everything that could be missing out of it. So that one's just going to get hung up to go along with the other older saws. And then the oil spout piercers, and something that I didn't know existed was the smaller version, which is used for things like the old STP cans that would have been a solid can that you'd use a can opener on. You know, the little round STP cans. I don't remember if I've got one sitting back here still or not. No, there's not one back there. But I had one. Similar in size to this bearing seal right here. Okay, see how that can is? You would take that and just pierce right down through that. So effective against leaking, against pan gaskets, timing gear covers, and all other engine oil seals. But that's new. It's got all of its fluid in it. But anyway, that's what that spout would be used for. And then of course there's what that other spout is, and I'm gonna give both of those to David. He's just been a rock star in helping me thin stuff out, and I'm putting money in his pocket, he's putting money in my pocket, so it all works out. But the emptying of this red toolbox is not going to happen today. It'll happen on another day. So we're going to call this part 6A, or just part 6, and then we'll do part 6.5, the finishing of swapping the tools and everything over. But my happy butt is going to go in, kick back, and relax because I've got a wedding to film tomorrow. But that ought to wrap it up. So guys, if you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, feel free to give it 2 thumbs downs. I'm fine with that. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and I promise you I will see you on the very next video. Later. I'm out of here.